Did someone say style? Hi, this is Karishma Nena, presenting for the first time on Indian television a daily show that features the biggest designers, the hottest looks, shoes to fit any fetish, and makeup galore. Not to forget the style mafia in full force, stepping up the game when it comes to fashion, and a segment especially dedicated to the quirky designers of India on our Style Redefined. So, for your daily dose of style, look no further than I Love Style. Here's what's on the racks this episode.
I've worn some of their clothes and they were absolutely beautiful, made me look very beautiful and I loved them.
Style is what you want it to be. Those magazines and billboards out there shouldn't be the ones telling us what is stylish.
Hollywood celebrities like Rob Schneider come in,
Wow.
Orlando Bloom come in, Paris Hilton as well.
Oh
so,
my God! This is the classic Shantanu Nikhil bling. It's time to hit Style Shelf as we head into our fashion theme for the day. Bling bling, cha-ching ching. Whether it's in the ghettos of New York or the sets of Bollywood, when it comes to looking $1 million, it's time to bling it and bling it good. Today's episode of I Love Style is dedicated to just that. It's time to bring the bling, people. It's a week dedicated to the ultra stylish and the ultra chic design duo Shantanu and Nikhil. On Karmic Stylicious. But right now, it's time to dive straight into our first bling session of the day on Style Shelf. There's a fine line between bringing the bling and being outright gaudy. Rajat Tangri, a fellow Australian Indian, helps us distinguish the finer nuances of bringing the bling without overdoing it. Having worked with some of the biggest names in Hollywood and Bollywood, Rajat Tangri sure knows how to bring the bling. Hi, this is Karishma Nena, and we're getting ready to bring the bling, baby, with none other than Rajat Tangri. Welcome to I Love Style.
Thank you.
Rajat and I have a bit of a connection with Australia, is that correct?
Yes, of course.
So what were you doing in Australia and how did you end up back here?
I studied my fashion in Australia. I did my bachelor's in fashion over there. Then I was working with Armani Exchange as a senior fashion stylist for 3 years. And then I basically wanted to come back to India because India was the best place to launch my label and, you know, because of the resources and everything.
And I also believe you also have a store in the very hip and happening Melbourne.
Yes, I do.
I heard that Kylie Minogue, Danny Minogue frequent your store.
Yes, they do. And along with them, I've had a lot of other Hollywood celebrities like Rob Schneider come in,
Wow.
Orlando Bloom come in, Paris Hilton as well.
Oh
so,
my God!
yeah.
So tell me about this outfit you've dressed me in.
Inspired by old vintage Hollywood, so you could see the the puff sleeves and a lot of like long sleeves, a fitted gown. You can get as blingy as possible in this, like it's like completely sheeted
From
head to toe. That's what I feel my basic design ideology comes from, because that's like my major inspiration.
So where do you think this whole bling concept came from?
Well, bling, actually it's very 80s, like,
Yeah.
that's when, the whole disco era came, and as time passed by, it was, interpretation of the new modern times, and, ventured into jewelry, like the right kind of bling, and then, other stuff as well. But I think it actually originated from the disco era, which was like the 80s.
So what does bling mean to you?
It's something that enhances your look.
So what do you think is the no-goes of bling?
If you're wearing a blingy outfit, you should just go with completely no jewelry or very minimal jewelry.
Absolutely.
Because too much is not too good all the time.
So you can't do bling on bling?
Yeah, totally not. Obviously bling, you can use it with like simple silhouettes. Use it in places where it actually enhances it. It gives you the right kind of touch and appeal that you're looking for, and the right kind of glamour, and and still doesn't look too jarring to the eyes.
Okay, so how would you know how much bling to bring?
Say for example, now this particular gown that I have over here, you could see like, there's bling on the top. I have like restricted the embroidery, like I've gone into sheeting over here. It's basically like, proportioning the whole outfit out, the whole look out, so that you don't want to look like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, absolutely. And speak to us about this gorgeous gown over here.
Very blingy in your face, but then again, there's the right kind of balance. If somebody's wearing that, I would suggest like no jewelry at all. The mantra here is that you don't have to look jarring.
So as a designer, you have traveled all over the globe. What do you think, in your opinion, how does bling change from country to country?
If you actually go to like Middle East,
Yes.
like Dubai, UAE,
They're
like,
the queens of bling.
They're the queens of bling. They just absolutely love. They would love something like this. You might just see them wearing like huge chandelier earrings or
With
something like that. With that, yeah, I mean, but they love to dress up, like, and for them, I think it's got a lot of cultural thing as well. If you go more towards the European side, like, there you'll find people who would want to balance things out. And that too for a very, prime occasion. It's more like a red carpet kind of story for them.
But whereas in India, you could wear this more often.
You totally can, because, our culture is such that, we have a lot of...
Rajat, thank you so much for being a part of Bring the Bling on I Love Style.
Thank you.
That was Rajat Tangri reminding us that the bling may be king, but it don't mean a thing if you don't know how to use it. And now it's time to find out if you have what it takes to answer this question and be in the running to win a karmic gift voucher in our contest for the day. What do women like to shed across all ages? I think I can think of a few things. No need to be naughty now, people. There's a time and place. Grab your swanky mobiles and SMS us. Your style code is right here. It's time for a quick break, but be sure to stay tuned for our celebrity designers of the week, Shantanu and Nikhil, on Karmic Stylicious.
I've worn some of their clothes and they were absolutely beautiful, made me look very beautiful and I loved them.
Keep the separates separate. What I mean by that is that if you've got bling on top, keep the bottom, your pants or skirts simple.
Style is what you want it to be. Those magazines and billboards out there shouldn't be the ones telling us what is stylish.